It's 2:17 in the morning. You're lying in bed. Everything is quiet. You're only seconds away from falling asleep. Then, out of nowhere, your brain brings back a memory you haven't thought about in years. That awkward joke nobody laughed at. The presentation where your voice cracked. The time you waved at someone who wasn't waving at you. Suddenly, your heart starts racing. Your face feels warm. You physically cringe, even though you're completely alone. But here's the strange part. Your brain holds millions of memories. Birthdays, vacations, your happiest moments, countless ordinary days. So why, out of all those memories, does it always choose the most embarrassing one? It almost feels like your own mind is working against you. But what if it's actually trying to protect you? For thousands of years, our ancestors lived in small tribes. Being accepted wasn't just important, it meant survival. If the group rejected you, you were far more likely to starve, freeze, or become easy prey. Your brain learned something incredibly important. Every social mistake mattered. Every awkward moment, every embarrassing failure became valuable information, not because your brain wanted to make you suffer, because it wanted to make sure you never made the same mistake twice. That ancient survival system still exists today. The only problem is, your brain hasn't realized you're no longer living in a prehistoric tribe. So why does this happen right before you fall asleep? The answer is surprisingly simple. During the day, your attention is constantly occupied. You're working, scrolling people, solving problems. Your brain barely has time to wander. But at night, everything changes. The outside world becomes quiet, and your brain shifts into a different mode. Neuroscientists call it the default mode network. Instead of focusing on what's happening around you, your brain starts looking inward. It reviews your experiences, replays conversations, searches for unfinished problems. And, unfortunately, embarrassing memories often end up at the top of that list. Here's something most people never realize. When your brain replays an embarrassing memory, it's not simply watching the past. It's running a simulation, almost like practicing for the future. Your brain is quietly asking, what should we do differently next time? What can we learn from this? How do we avoid making this mistake again? From an evolutionary perspective, this makes perfect sense. A brain that learned from social mistakes had a better chance of staying accepted by the group, and that meant a better chance of surviving. What feels like pointless overthinking is actually an ancient training program. But there's another trick your brain plays on you. Psychologists call it the spotlight effect. We naturally believe other people notice us far more than they actually do. You remember that embarrassing moment because it felt enormous. But everyone else? They were probably thinking about themselves, just like you are now. Most people forget your mistakes within hours, sometimes within minutes. Yet your brain keeps replaying them because it isn't measuring what other people remember. It's measuring what might help you survive in the future. So the next time an awkward memory suddenly appears, don't ask yourself, why is my brain torturing me? Ask something different. What is my brain trying to teach me? Because your mind isn't trying to embarrass you. It isn't trying to punish you. It's following instructions that were written thousands of generations ago. Instructions that once helped humans survive. Your brain isn't broken. It simply hasn't caught up with the modern world. And maybe the most embarrassing moments of your life are also proof that your brain never stopped trying to keep you safe.